Hey guys, it's me, Sam the Baker, and welcome back to my Let's Play of King's Quest VI. Alexander is still exploring the Isle of Wonder, and there's a part that we haven't been to yet, but before we go over there, let's pick up one of these.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Cool. Wonder what we can use some iceberg lettuce for. You'll see. Now the area of the Isle of Wonder we haven't been to yet is over here. Wow, look at all these books. I wonder if Alexander can find a rare book here, because remember, Ali, the bookstore owner, said that we could trade his spell book for a rare book, so I wonder if we can find one here. Let's find out. Ooh, what's happening?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see if we can find something to trade for the book. For now, it's time to travel to the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ooh, what's different about this picture now? If you guessed this creature dangling in the tree, you're right.
There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Maybe we can talk to it.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not? Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
He talks very uniquely.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am, therefore. As my name, too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
Listen to the music. Doesn't it sound similar to the music over by the books on the Isle of Wonder? Maybe this is the thing we need to trade for the rare book. But what can we do? Well, the answer is hold out this sentence. Wonder how people can figure that out, but anyways, here we go.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you, I do. Go I with you?
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Yeah. Now we got the creature. Let's head over to that pond. Now, how do you think we can deal with this pond? If you guessed the iceberg lettuce, you're right.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
That did the trick. Let's see if it's safe to cross.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
At least we got across, and we can now get this hunter's lamp.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Cool. Let's rub it and see if there's a genie inside.
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Also, notice how there's a talk icon in the inventory. There's a couple things we can talk to, including the creature we just got.
Take me home to! Take me home to!
That's the only thing he says. But the other thing we can talk to is the rotten tomato.
Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for? You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah, put me down before I juice all over you.
He says several rude but funny things in my opinion.
Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for? Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for?
Anyways, let's move on. Let's continue down this path.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Really?
I'm Alexander of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
I'm not going to chance this bow and arrow, but there's something over here we need first.
Alexander picks up the brick.
Wow, wonder what we can use a brick for. We'll eventually find out.
You aren't going to listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
He sure did. Well, let's get back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Back to the books.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Here you go.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
We got the rare book. Let's take a look inside.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Would be nice if we knew where the paper was. Maybe we do know where it is. Take a look at this spider web.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
No thanks. But also take a look at this that's in the web.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Yeah, if we try to get it now, the spider will bite us. Maybe we can distract her. And the answer is right here.
Hey! Don't touch that thread!
Gotcha.
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Says love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
One last thing, let's take a look at these bees.
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web. Little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
Well, anyways, we got what we came for, a rare book. But we'll continue our journey next time. I hope y'all enjoy this video, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye!